Use a microphone with DJ Pro. I'm DJ Spiegel Spin, and I'm gonna show you how. Using the microphone is a key aspect of DJing. That's what DJ's been doing since the beginning. They were saying stuff on the mic like "let's party" or "put your hands up," stuff like that, and then they would play songs, and that was how DJing started. So for all the people that follow my channel and they love using DJ Pro and they love DJing with their iPad, I'm going to show you guys how you could integrate the microphone into DJ Pro. Okay, so here's what you do. You plug in your microphone to your iPad, and then you go over here to the settings, and in settings you turn on microphone mode. Wait, no you don't. Unfortunately, DJ Pro does not have a built-in settings or like a built-in mixer for using the microphone when you DJ. So, like the other stuff that I teach that's not actually included in the app, I'm going to show you guys some great ways to work around it and still be able to use the microphone with DJ Pro. Okay? So, first of all, you're going to have to connect your microphone into the speakers that are being played for the people you're DJing for. So in order to do this, there's no way to plug in even with a wireless one or a Bluetooth microphone, there's no way to plug it in and have DJ Pro recognize it. In the future, maybe they'll add that as an update. I think that would be really cool to be able to like use effects and stuff right through the app, but right now you can't. So what we would have to do is when you're DJing and you plug your iPad into the speakers, what you can do is you could plug your iPad into an additional mixer. So the mixer will have different channels. You could plug your iPad into one channel, you could plug your phone into another channel, and then you could have another channel for your microphone. So then you can mix the volume and have the volume match on the microphone with your DJ set. So when you're DJing, you could pause the song and then you could say something in the mic and then it'll be coming through the speakers. Also, if you have a controller, depending on which type of controller you have, you may be able to plug your microphone right into the controller. So I'll show you. This controller is a mini controller. It does not have any way to plug in a microphone. You plug in your main output here, and then you plug in your headphones here. But there's no place for you to plug in a microphone. If you get a controller like this one, this is the Reloop Buddy. It's made specifically for DJ Pro and Nero Mix, and it does have a place where you could plug in headphones. But it doesn't have anywhere where you could plug in a microphone. So in other more advanced controllers, you are going to have to plug a microphone into the controller, and then you'll have a volume control over here. You'll have knobs like this, and it'll control the volume of the microphone, and it will also control the pitch of the microphone. So you could change the sounds and the tones a little bit with some of the controllers. Also, if you go with the external mixer, then some of those mixers have like echo and all these other really cool effects if you want to get more advanced with using the microphone. So now you guys know how you would use a microphone with DJ Pro. I'm going to show you guys some techniques and some examples of when you would do it in the mix when you're DJing. One way to use the microphone is when you're setting up for your gig. So what you do is you take the microphone and you plug it into your computer or however else you want to use it, and you record a sample of yourself. You could do this various different ways. I made videos on how to make your own samples, so you guys could check those out. But what you do is you say something cool, or you record a couple things like your main stuff you're known for, and then you load it onto the sample deck. Like I did this. So when I'm DJing, I can play that sample, and then everybody is gonna dance. And then also when I end my sets, I use this one. So that's how I end my sets. So you guys come up with your own signatures, sayings, and stuff that you like to say, and then record it, and then put it into one of these samples. It's really fun, and then you could use it when you're using the looper. You could use it before a drop. You could use it in your sets. You could use it if you're making an original song. All right, but the most fun part is using the microphone at a live gig in front of everybody. That's what DJing's all about. It's about DJing in front of a crowd. So one of the ways you could use the microphone, obviously, is if it's a party. If it's a birthday party, you could do a shout out to the birthday girl or something like that. If it's if you have to make an announcement, like the party ends at 12 or something like that, you could use the microphone. And then you could also use the microphone for transitions. Let's say you're doing a transition of two songs from different genres or something like that, and there's really no way that you know how to mix it, or maybe it's even just impossible for anyone to do a mix of those two songs. What you could do is have one song end, and then you could say, come on everybody, if you like that, you like this one, or you could something like that. So just come up, be creative. You could use generic ones like put your hands up or let's go, and then stuff like that. Just keep it interesting, and don't be afraid to, don't have stage fright. People are there, and if you feel like maybe you're not the best at being on the mic, like you're not you weren't meant to be an MC, or maybe you're not very confident with your voice, what you could do is use some of the samples to kind of back you up. So if you're trying to go tell everybody, let's go, come on, make some noise, you could throw in the air horn. So I'll give you an example. Come on, everybody. Come on, yeah. And then that'll get everybody hyped. So find out what works for you with your own style of DJing, what type of music that you DJ, and how your own personality is, and make sure you let your creativity shine through. Keep in mind that different genres of music may be more acceptable to use more of the microphone, and different types of music, maybe you should stay off the microphone. Like if you're doing reggae and stuff like that, that type of music is meant to be mixed with an MC saying something in between the records. If you're playing rap, hip hop, and stuff like that, they're used to, that's what rapping is, an MC with a microphone saying some stuff. So you could throw in some stuff, you could end the song. You just, the trick with the microphone is less is more. Just don't be on it all night. Don't be going crazy. Don't sing like along with the songs. That kind of could annoy people unless you're a really good singer. And just have the microphone there. Don't be afraid to use it, but don't use it too much. So if you guys like this kind of video and you want to learn more creative stuff on how to use DJ Pro app and how to DJ on the iPad, subscribe to my channel. I make DJing videos a few times a week, and I answer all the questions in the comments, so leave me a question and I'll answer it right away. Thank you.